Sentient beings is a technical term within Buddhism, broadly denoting beings with consciousness, sentience, or in some contexts life itself. Sentient beings are composed of the 5 aggregates, or skandhas: matter, sensation, perception, mental formations and consciousness. In the Samyutta Nikaya, the Buddha is recorded as saying that just as the word chariot exists on the basis of the aggregation of parts, even so the concept of being exists when the 5 aggregates are available. While distinctions in usage and potential subdivisions or classes of sentient beings vary from one school, teacher, or thinker to another, it principally refers to beings in contrast with Buddhahood. That is, sentient beings are characteristically not enlightened, and are thus confined to the death, rebirth, and dukkha characteristic of saṃsāra, the first floor in saṃsāra. However, Mahayana Buddhism simultaneously teaches that sentient beings also contain Buddha naturiya, the intrinsic potential to transcend the conditions of saṃsāra, the first floor in saṃsāra, and attain enlightenment, thereby obtaining Buddhahood. In Mahayana Buddhism, it is to sentient beings that the bodhisattva vow of compassion is pledged. Furthermore, and particularly in Tibetan Buddhism and Japanese Buddhism, all beings are or may be considered sentient beings. Definition: Jays provides a generalist Western Buddhist encyclopedic definition. Sentient beings is a term used to designate the totality of living, conscious beings that constitute the object and audience of Buddhist teaching. Translating various Sanskrit terms, sentient beings conventionally refers to the mass of living things subject to illusion, suffering, and rebirth. Less frequently, sentient beings as a class broadly encompasses all beings possessing consciousness, including Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Classification: Early scriptures in the Pali Canon and the conventions of the Tibetan Bhavacakra classify sentient beings into 5 categories: divinities, humans, animals, tormented spirits, and denizens of hell. Although sometimes the classification adds another category of demonic beings between divinities and humans. See also, animal consciousness, Buddhist vegetarianism, human beings in Buddhism. References